shouldn't do. And that's what this is about. Now, the first thing about lead flows we want to do is we want to create our ideal customer profile, define your ideal customer. Why? The reason for that is because we are not going to be in front of them, human to human, person to person, actually in front of them. We have to eliminate the downside of that. The downside of that is you can't juggle. You can't go, talk to them and someone says, yeah, I'm interested in this. I'm interested in that. This is what I do, what have you. Those things that I normally used to do when I first started in the industry, I'd walk in and ask questions. Are you the person? Yeah. Are you responsible for this? Yes, yes, yes. Because I'm using technology, we have to know or have a very good idea of what that person's responsibility is and what the hot buttons are that he or she's going to be interested in relevant to their job description. So if they are, maybe a principal of a private school, they're in charge of the staff. They're in charge of getting students. They're in charge of keeping students. They're in charge of safety and all those things. They oversee that thing. The principal is kind of like the CEO of that corporation or of that school. So that's what he or she is going to be interested in. And so everything is going to fall under that person relevant to their job. However, when they have their maintenance supervisor, as an example, he might be responsible for the cleaning supplies and fixing burnt out light bulbs and things like that. So his focus is going to be a lot narrower than the principal's. And so you have to know pretty much what is going to excite him or interest him, what his job description is compared to the principal's. The principal's has a wider brush, so you can have a few different things, throw a few different arrows, and have more chances of something sticking, as opposed to the maintenance manager doesn't care about student attendance because that's not his responsibility. He might kind of care, but his job description does not depend on it. His job, that's not what he's responsible for. So we need to understand that. What are their pain points? What are they interested in? And create the customer performance of focusing your marketing efforts effectively on what they're interested in.